Alright, give an update on my John Deere Z960M. About 3/4 of the way through the first mowing season with this. I have not very many hours on it, almost 25. Things I like about it, things I don't like about it. I love the tweels and the airless front tires. I love not having to worry about getting it flat. I mow in some spots where I probably shouldn't, and that's just one less thing to worry about. The mower, for me, is a little underpowered. If you're someone that's just mowing and you're like on top of it, you're mowing all the time, and you're not letting it grow up like this, you'll be fine. But I kind of have parts of my yard that I mow every second or third time compared to my main yard. And in these areas, it's definitely underpowered, especially if it's a little wet, or if you're like blowing the grass, right? I'm trying to make this a walking area, so I don't want all the grass clippings here, so I'm blowing grass that way, and I'm blowing grass that way. So each pass, you're blowing a little bit more grass, and as it builds up, it's definitely underpowered. I do love the 72-inch deck, though. This deck is phenomenal. It does a great job cutting. Cuts really good, going fast. Even in relatively tall stuff, it cuts great. The one thing I will say is on my old mower, you'd do a pass and it would blow out, about to here. So your next pass, say you're going the opposite way, so you're going down and back and down and back, right? When you'd be here, you'd be blowing your clippings back that way. This mower, with this deck, it blows the clippings over here. So when you're going back this way, you're not really hitting the clippings that you just cut. You're always blowing them further, more or less. So it starts to build up because it just throws the clippings so much further. It throws them 2 decks wide rather than 1 deck wide, like my last mower. So that took a little getting used to, as planning your passes and stuff go, and how far the clippings go when you're mowing around things. So I did put this grass flap on here. It's okay. I mean, it does the job. It knocks the grass down. But with this mower deck, it just builds up, as you would expect, a giant wad. So you end up with like a turd of grass in like a line going along it when you flop that down. Which, it's not sticking against the wall of the house or side of the pool or something, At least it's still on the ground, so that's good. Definitely doesn't turn it into a mulching deck, if that's what you're thinking. Not at all. It still gives you just a fat windrow of grass, as compared to shooting the clippings out. I do really like the seat. Other people have commented on that. These suspension seats, you set your weight on the dial. Works great. I do like the adjustable height deck. Locking and unlocking it is a little hard to turn this. I wish that was a little bit easier, manageable, but it could be made smoother. Maybe I need to lubricate it or something, but that's one thing I wish was a little bit easier, is to turn this. So to raise and lower the deck, you have this foot pedal here. Keep in mind, this is a 72-inch deck. It's big and it's heavy. you got to think about it when you're going to push that pedal down. It's heavy. It's not super easy. When my dad gets on here, I'll lower the deck down for him to the height and just let him go, so he doesn't have to worry about pushing that up and down. His legs doesn't work as well for him. So if that's a concern of yours, if you're having any problems with your right leg, your knee, or anything, that foot pedal with that deck, it is pretty heavy. So that would be a consideration if that's something that you're concerned about. But aside from that, it runs great. This particular mower backfires just about every time I shut it off. I can shut it off, let it idle down, let it run for a bit while I blow the grass off of it and stuff, and shut it off, and it still backfires. It always starts right back up. I don't know why it backfires. It's done it literally since the day I bought it. When I first bought it and I pulled it onto my trailer at the dealership and I shut it off, it backfired. Brand spanking new. 0 hours. And it does that still, every single time. So that's pretty much it. Some people have commented on these covers here. I feel like they pop off pretty easy. They're easy to pop off, easy to put on, so you can pop them off and blow under them. It's not really a concern of mine. I'm not trailering this machine, so I don't worry about them blowing off or anything like that, I guess. I'm still waiting for my Z-Glides to come in. I ordered them last November. Today is September something of the following year. So we're approaching a year since I ordered the Z-Glides. They still haven't come in. At this point, I'm just going to wait till the winter to put them on anyhow. So I'm don't really care. I'm not going to tie up the machine in the summer. I'll wait till this winter to put them on. But I did order those Z-Glides front suspension the same time I ordered the mower. I ordered the mower with the LED lights. They're okay. They're not super bright. I mean, in a pinch, they'll get you through. But really, if I planned on doing much nighttime mowing, I would probably add like a light bar or something here, maybe. Something else I would add, for sure. They're okay, but they're not super bright. Those are dealer installed. I did get the hitch on it. I've honestly never used the hitch. These machines have a big counterweight on them because of the weight of the deck. That's pretty much all I could say about it. This is the 31 horsepower John Deere motor. And it's okay. I think if I were to do it over again, I would get the bigger mower for a 72-inch deck. I think maybe if you had the 60-inch deck, this motor would be okay. But with the 72, I think it is a little underpowered. In the tall grass, it's fine if you're the type of person that's keeping up on your lawn and you're not mowing in taller grass. It's fine around the house because I mow that more consistently, but out back here it's not as good. I will say even around the house, if the grass is wet and like I'm trying to blow it in a certain direction, several passes in a certain direction, it will really bog down. So it slows you down a little bit. Some of the R models, they have the button on the handlebar here to raise and lower the deck. Given the weight of this deck, that would be kind of nice. This deck is heavy. But, yeah, I guess that's all for now.